Welcome back. Hello, Elite Dangerous. Now, I've heard a lot about the Pleiades sector, and there's one of these community goals: Empire versus Federation. And I thought, oh, the Pleiades sector is all out by Jacques Station, isn't it? It's friggin' miles away. No. So I thought, you know what? Let's have a look and see how much we're going to get for doing this and how long it's going to take us to get there. This video is about showing you how quickly you really can travel the distance you need to travel to do these quite far away things. And I tell you, I'm not in the best shape for it in any way, shape or form. So let's have a look at this. You have to hand in, at the top it tells you have to hand in combat bonds. Which is fine, so you just go to the systems that are fighting, shoot the enemy ships, go to the station and hand them in, and you will bump yourself up that list at the bottom. Even top 99 would get 300,000 credits, top 75 would get 1.3 million, and I think this tier is going to go up and up and up. It began on the 11th of August, which was last week, so there's only 2 more days for this to happen. Probably it'll get up to around about tier 5, we shall see. But there is a global bonus as well for, I think, for what happens with the global progress on our one and also on the Federation one. As you can see, the Federation one is further along and their bonuses are better. But I ain't Federation, so fuck that. Let's have a look. This is what we're in, the Imperial Courier, which is a great ship, a great fighter ship, but an appalling traveller. It's appalling. It is not good. If we have a look at the map, excuse me, let's just see where we have to go. So we're still in Gendy, good old Gendy. I thought we were going up here somewhere, which we don't want to be because that is friggin' miles away, which we're not, thankfully. Where we are going is here. Now, I've previously done an exploration in my Cobra to around about, you can't really see because you can't see my mouse, but if I come over, look at that, coal sack made me sneeze. I got over to around about coal sack, something like that. Which we just choose one of those stars, but zoom, about 450 light years away, which, well, maybe that was how far I went. But I was in the Cobra and I could jump almost 20 light years at a time. The Imperial Courier only allows me to jump 15.8. So if we go and have a look, I've already plotted the map to see where it is. This is where we're heading, to the Pleiades sector. Densely populated. It's 388 light years away. And when I've plotted the course, which I have with this button here that I've already done, if we come out of the map and have a look at our navigation, it's telling us it's going to take 31 jumps. So that's all we're going to do. We're going to jump, fuel scoop, scan planets that are immediately close to us, and get there as quick as we can, and hopefully not run into any trouble. So this video is purely just to show you how quickly, even in a shit ship, relatively, frameship drive is not very good, how quickly you can get to your destination. It also has a tiny landing gear. It has a tiny fuel. Oh, wait a minute, there's a pylon behind me. It has a tiny. What am I doing? Getting my guns out. It has a tiny fuel tank as well, which is just no good. However, it is a wicked ship to fly, and it's great for combat. Now, I could have taken my Cobra Mark IV, but jump. The Cobra Mark IV, I've set it up as a trader with a load of cargo and mines and missiles, and I took it out once, got interdicted by somebody dangerous, and he completely wiped the floor with me, faffing around trying to launch mines at him, and so I lost plenty, to be fair. I lost my life. I lost my wheels. I lost my mind. I lost everything. Well, not everything. You know, it is a game, and I bought it all back. But I lost. I think I did have about 300,000. Maybe 600,000 credits worth of cargo, and he just battered me for it. Battered me. So we're gonna fire this off. Now I've got a detailed surface scanner on this ship, so anything that I'm going to get on these, there you go, detailed surface scanner is complete. Available bits listed in the system map. I don't give a shit about that, but what I will do is have a, you know, I'll always just get a fuel scoop on the go. Did I install the fuel scoop? No. What? I must have installed a fuel scoop, surely. Yes, I did. Well, maybe we couldn't scoop that star. Okay, it was a T-Tauri star, maybe not. Anyway, let's carry on with our destination. As you can see, this is pretty much as far as we can go, 15. But we have already knocked one down. And you'll see how long this is going to take. If I had any way of doing this. Okay, so I can see. I've got my watch. I've actually got a watch. A proper watch. I now have there.
Engage.
So we started pretty much. Ooh. That almost looked witch spacey. So we started pretty much a couple of minutes ago. So I'm gonna, when he gets to 10 minutes away from now, I will see how far we've gone. There we are, look, scooping like a ledge. And because the ship is what it is, the fuel tank is so small, this fuel scooping will fuel scoop quite a lot. I think I put a 3B fuel scoop because it was as expensive as the 2, but scooped up doubly more.
Fuel scooping complete.
Thank you very much. And we're not interested in anything else. It's way far away. We're just going to head straight to this one and get straight down there without burning our ship up. Let's just get away from the star. Otherwise we'll go super hot. Jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I don't care. Jump. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Damn you to hell. So you don't have to do the scan and get the planet. I'm doing it because I thought, fuck it, I'll do it. And by the time I get to where I'm going, I'll have a load of data to sell, and it'll put my explorer's rank up. And I haven't been doing that for ages. I really enjoyed that when I was doing exploring. I think I did it in one of the earlier videos. I just went out and I found some crazy things. Went all the way out and then came all the way back in. It was good fun. It really was good fun.
Fuel scooping.
Yes, I can see. And just this extra, you know, I can wait these extra couple of seconds while it scans this planet and recharges my my fuel levels up. That's us done.
Fuel scooping complete.
Off to the next one. You know, I'm not interested in exploring these other places. There ain't no love and there ain't no use. I'm gonna walk on by, I'm gonna walk on through. That's right. Jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Jump.
Frameshift drive
I
charging.
might just push the J key, but we shall see. I like to try and at least give the computer a chance to have a go. Oh, interesting. Chicken chasing motorbike out of space, is it?
2, 1. Engage.
It's really hot here in sunny Brighton in Britain, and I have my windows open. So I've been watching a couple of Obsidian Ants videos and various other bits. Well, to be fair, I only watch his. And he's been talking about the fact that Galnet has been talking about Thargoids of late, which is freaking cool.
Fuel scooping.
How good is that? Peeps talking about Thargoids. You know, Thargoids are a massively important part of the game. I'm not even going to bother with those other 2 planets. It's too much hassle. I don't even know if I would if I was exploring.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't think I would, so I'm not going to. So yeah, the Thargoids are being discussed. It's obviously Gamescom coming up soon. I think by the time this comes out, I'll probably get it out tonight. Jump.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
House of Pain.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sweetness. By the time this comes out, it'll be Gamescom will be pretty. It'll be pretty close, and I think there's going to be a lot of new content coming out, or discussed at least. I've noticed that there hasn't been an update to the game client for ages, so hopefully we'll get some updates, and it won't be a season. I don't want to have to pay more money. I must have paid just for one commander, I don't know, over 250 quid. I did the beta like way back when I was living in my other place. I can't fuel scoop on this star. Oh no, I don't think. Yes, I did the beta, and then I sort of fell out of love with it because it wasn't really. Now they're going to be asteroids, so ignore those. Let's just carry on our way. Yeah, so I don't really want to have to pay more money to play the same game that really, even with the engineers, which I have not used at all because it's just an absolute grind. You know, I don't want to be paying any more money, man. Don't want to pay any more money. Ooh, that frame shift took a little while, and we were getting quite hot. Anyway, the Thargoids, brilliant. If there is some kind of introduction to witch space and where the barnacles are coming from, what the unknown artifact and the unknown probe, what it's all about. I mean, what's it called? The spectrum analyzer of the audio analyzer of that audio file to show the actual picture that came out. That was freaking amazing. I mean, that was just superb. It really was brilliant. And it's that type of thing that I think the game needs to have more of. Unfortunately, I think we must be in an inhabited system. Yeah, we are. We have come into an inhabited system that I've never been to. Jimmy Somerville Station. Brilliant. Fantastico. Right, is that... What am I doing? I'm just fuel scooping. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I think that the devs of the game have had some excellent ideas. And I think they've had to change some of what they've been doing with regards to the engineers, just because it was just so fucking boring. I mean, not that watching me do 31 light jumps isn't boring, but it's at least I've given you fair warning that it's going to be boring. Well, hopefully it's not going to be that boring, but it's not going to be exciting. Let's put it that way. So there are going to be things coming out, I hope, that we can enjoy and see what's going on.
Fuel scooping.
Because I think the game needs some extra content, but it doesn't need grind mechanics. I mean, No Man's Sky's come out. I've been playing that on PS4 since it came out. I am done with it. It is just, it's same old. I mean, I'm doing 31 jumps in a row, but it's hard work, same old, really is. And I just wish that they had spent more time and hadn't felt the need to rush the game out, because the game wasn't ready. The game wasn't...
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Whatever quality assurance testing they did, it wasn't enough. Whatever stress testing they did, it wasn't enough. And there just isn't enough content in the game. And because it's so vast, throttle up, throttle down! Because it's so vast, and because of the sort of sci-fi graphic novel styling and the coloration, it just feels very samey, and some of the mechanics for moving around when you're on foot, things, you know, if you haven't worked out the
Fuel scooping.
the melee jetpack forward boost yet, do it. Immediately do your melee and then push your jetpack, and you can boost straight forward. If you've not been using that, the game must have just been a frustration station. Population 1, destination 0. Right, let's get a bit more on that and let's carry on. But it's still, you know, I've been playing it with my buddies that I play with online, and it's one of those games where you're sitting there playing it and you're all playing the same game and not talking to each other, just because you're all in your own world, you know, trying desperately to find that last fucking creature that you never can. So the only 100% complete planets you do, or moons that you do, are ones that have no creatures on it. Anyway, not here to talk about No Man's Sky. Talking about Elite Dangerous. Although there's nothing wrong with talking about No Man's Sky. It's I feel that I'm completely right in my thoughts that.
Fuel scooping.
Elite Dangerous is a much better game. It's a much better game, much richer game, much more interesting game, and a much more well put together game. And I'm not saying anything against Hello Games. I wish they'd put a bit more. I wish they'd had the balls to say, okay, we hyped it. It's not quite ready.
Fuel scooping complete.
It ain't going to be ready just yet. It'll be ready for Christmas, sort of thing. But you know, whatever they had to do in order to get it out, what reasons they did to get it out, who knows. You know, as I said, when the beta came out for Elite, in the early days of Elite, it wasn't the game I hoped it was. But I love it so much now, just doing stuff like this. It's great fun. The whole, you sort of become one with your cockpit, with your ship, with, you know, the whole thing of what you're trying to do. But it's similar, sort of, with Star Citizen. I back Star Citizen, you know, 2013, maybe? I don't know, maybe earlier. No, whenever it was, when the first Kickstarter launched, and it was on like no million dollars. And I've had the betas of that, and obviously they release all the various bits of the Persistent Universe. It's just, I don't know. I hope that can be a game that is going to be a game that I want to play.
Fuel scooping.
At the minute, it isn't, because it's just not. It just doesn't feel like the game that I want to play. Oh bollocks! I stopped my scanner, man. I was getting too in front of myself.
Fuel scooping complete.
But I think it will. You know, one of my favourite space sims on the PC was Freelancer. You know, when it came out like 2004 or whatever it is. Like, don't just sit here talking. Actually do what you're supposed to be doing. And I loved that game. And that was proper arcadey, but it was absolutely fucking brilliant. I still play it now. I think there is one server still up playing the Discovery mod, which is much better. But again, Freelancer was forced out by the studio. It was forced out, not by the studio, by the publishers, and it wasn't ready. There were bits of the game that weren't ready. There were certain like inventory items that didn't make any sense, and you know, various bits and bobs. And a lot of the modders, they changed the game and they added so much to it. It was, God, halcyon days playing that back in 2004, or was it 2002? I can't remember when it was, I'll tell you, because for some reason I've got a boxed copy of it in the drawer in my desk. I don't know why. Yeah, alright, let's not get too close to that sun that we can't fuel scoop. It was 2002. Hell yeah, Edison Trent. God, I remember that. Freaking great game.
Warning, temperature critical.
Ooh, hello, let's get away from the star, shall we? Maybe. And in doing so, not get too hot. Thank you very much. Oh, 92, it's getting hot in here. I love the cockpit of the Courier. It just, it's got that sort of like fighter jet thing going on. It's bloody wicked.
Frameshift drive charging.
Anyway, so we've been jumping for maybe 15 minutes, and I can't show you, but, well, I can as soon as we finish this jump. I think we've done
4,
8,
3,
maybe.
2.
Also, we've been scanning them. Remember, if you're not scanning them, you can do it very, very quickly. What I'm suggesting is you'll be able to do this if you're quick, you can probably, even at this ridiculously shit jump range that I've got on this ship, because the Imperial Courier, it's one of its only foibles,
Fuel scooping.
is that it just cannot, just the way it works, it cannot get a decent, oh, look at all those. Could make an amazing amount of exploration datas. Yeah, just because of the frameshift drive that it has on it, it is just an absolute fuck piece. Actually, do you know what? I will pick up the rest of this because I don't know if we might miss some. It's always a good idea if this. I mean, this fuel scoop is going great guns for a little ship because it's only got such a tiny fuel tank. It really doesn't take very long to get your shiz up. Right, let's wait till we crest past the planet and then we jump.
Warning, temperature critical.
I hear you, but I am ignoring you immediately.
Frameshift drive charging.
19 jumps, so we've done 12. If my calculations are correct, that we were on 31 to start with. So it's up to you whether you continue with listening to me waffle on about space sims and do jumps.
1. Engage.
But yeah, I just, I think Michael Brooks and the rest of the team and David Brabham himself is they're going to be looking at the game because they play the game, obviously. They obviously play the game, and they want it to be something that is exciting to them and excites them, and that they want to play. Look at that! That fuel scoop is going at 113.3456. Oh my God, it's going up. That is the most scoopy fuel scoop I've ever had in my life. Right, where are we going? Why can't we go? You see, we're going through the Hades sector in order to get to the Pleiades.
Warning.
So also,
critical.
this just goes to show how quickly it's when you look at where the engineers are and you think, oh man, they're fucking miles away. It's going to take me ages to get there. Yeah, maybe. Probably not. It's not going to take you ages.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Within 20 minutes, you can get those 200 because they're only about from the main space area. They're only sort of 220 maybe different directions to where you need to go. Says me, who has been to exactly none of them.
Engage.
But now I can see just how easy it is to jump quickly. And I have to say, I might go back and buy another Cobra Mark III because just for, well, no, I'll buy I was going to say an ASP. The fuck? The hell, am I the Queen's fucking dad?
Fuel scooping.
I'm going to buy an ASP. I'm going to buy an ASP for exploring, which is obviously what you want to do exploring. Look at all these planets, man! God, let's actually look at that. Look at them all. I bet you somebody... Bet you I'm going past all these...
Fuel scooping complete.
All these planets, nobody's... Nah, of course, everybody's fucking discovered them. Of course they have. Of course they have. Talking about, why would nobody have discovered them? Don't be daft. There are no original ideas left in the world.
Fuel scooping complete.
Apart from this one! Right, look at the bloody turning circle on it! Like turning a bloody camper van.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, now I can see how easy it is to do these jumps. I'm gonna get the ASP. I'm gonna trick it out as best I can. I'm gonna get some combat done. But I'm going up the Empire boardwalk of ships, so I'm going to be getting the cutter. Is it? Or is it the Calipper? I don't know. I can't bloody remember. I think it's the cutter.
Warning, temperature critical.
Look at that. Oh, I ain't gonna... Do you reckon I can... Wow, look at these. These are like dubs. Dubstar. Dubstar. They're like Dubstar. Hold on, there's bloody places here. Just gonna have a little scushty around here. This is the other great thing about... that is fucking cool about exploring, is that you get to see some shit, man. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. I really should take the orbit lines off or whatever the hell, but whoa. Yeah, this outside camera, you do really have to get your head around it. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's carry on with where we are heading to. Actually, let's just see. That's a planet. Is it going to ping? No. Although, look, there is something in the distance there. I don't know if I've ever seen anything in the distance like that. Of course, that is actually going to be another star, isn't it? Well, probably. I do not profess to be a professor of Really Dangerous by a long chalk, or even by a short chalk.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah, the exploration, when I did it in the Cobra, it felt absolutely brilliant. I really did love it, because when you get out there and there isn't much going on, it is quite a desolate and lonely place. It's very strange.
Engage.
Let me just work this out. So it's nearly 25 minutes, this video of me waffling. But yeah, it was great, and I found some interesting stuff, some shipwrecks I found, and I picked up some, like, I don't know, they were like, they were just like really, really expensive bits of stuff. It was like bits of crashed ships, and it was like worth 170,000, which at the time when I was doing it, I'd only really just started properly. Just going to go a bit closer and get a bit more on this, get this done. And then we got left 15. Cool. So we're halfway there. Okay, so 25 minutes.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah.
Warning, temperature critical.
It's not as critical as you might think.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Thank you very much.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on the watch. So that's 25 minutes 15, yabbering on. Probably could have done that in 20 minutes. So pretty much wherever you are in Federation or Empire space, if you're in Federation, it might be a bit easier, a bit quicker. But you could probably get to this community goal. You have literally one day to do it, or a couple of days. And it'll take you 40 minutes of just jumping and not faffing around with doing the scanning. However, it does obviously allow you to fuel scoop, which helps. Well, it certainly helps me. And also you get exploration data. But I bet you when we finally get to this place, the exploration data that I get is going to be like pittance. There's not much money.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay, onwards to the next place. Jump. Jump.
Warning, temperature critical.
Yes.
Frameshift drive charging.
I understand. 14 jumps left. We are motoring now. We are motoring into oblivion. Temperature is rising. Sun's going down.
4, 3,
who knows what's going to happen.
1. Engage.
I just imagine if you're going through like hyperspace and then you get pulled out into which space there's no stars and there are just these sort of octagon type ships and all these little mini octagon type
Fuel
ships.
scooping.
Yeah. Talking about Thargoids. Alright. It was a great part of the original Elite. Although I do remember, if you didn't have enough fuel, if you got pulled into witch space, you were pretty much buggered and you had to reload because you couldn't jump back out again. I think you could jump, but if you couldn't jump all the way, you had to you don't have to sign a waiver, but you had to sort of understand
Frameshift
that
drive charging.
the jump was probably going to fail and it would just jump you not on a system but just in the middle of nowhere, and there wouldn't be any Thargoids there, but there wouldn't be anything else there either.
4, 3,
That had definitely had that happen.
1. Engage.
That was a good game. Way back when the wagon wheels were a lot bigger. I tell you,
Warning.
they were
Temperature critical.
huge. We ain't gonna be able to scoop this fucker. Here we
Fuel
are.
scooping.
Whoa! Oh my god! Why are we still flying into it? This is dangerous. This is super dangerous.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, I know. I need to get out of here. Come on.
Warning.
Yes, I know.
Taking heat damage.
I know. I'm too close. I know. I came too close. Oh, it's probably. Oh, just get away.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Okay, it's starting to go down again. I think.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Woohoo! Yeah, I got too close to the. Got too close to that one, I would suggest. And I don't even think we scanned it in the end. But hey, I'm not bothered. We're heading out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
We are just getting to where we're going, so that you guys don't have to listen to me talk nonsense about wagon wheels. That's interesting. 13 light years, 291
4,
days.
3, 2, 1.
I wonder if that means real days. It would take real days to get there. So we should be 12 away. As soon as we land, we can see where we are. As you can see, the fuel gauge as well, because of the fuel scooping is working as it's working, we've not really. That's it. I think I pushed the wrong. I think I pushed the wrong button. Instead of pushing X, which is my button to stop, I think I pushed nothing. Maybe I pushed S, which is my button to slow
Fuel
down.
scooping complete.
Yes, it is. And look, we're even only doing 13.1 jumps because the stupid jump range on this ship is so low. If it was higher, that jump range probably would have been down, because some of these jumps that we're doing aren't even 15.8, you know, they're even slow. But if it was up to 18 maybe, I think 17 or 18
Warning. Temperature
is
critical.
a decent
Frameshift
enough
drive charging.
jump distance, I think. How many have we done? 11 to go. I think it's a decent enough range. 18. I think the ASP can get up to like, Jesus, I don't know. It can get up to.
3.
I think I saw some videos of getting up to 40. 40? I mean, just think, if it was 40, it would have done this distance in about 12 to 15 jumps, pretty much. Half. Yeah, it's not difficult to work out, it's about 15. But
Warning,
it's.
temperature
Ooh,
critical.
look at this. Shouldn't be able to scoop this. In fact, don't really want to go too close to that. No, don't want to go too close to that bugger. Looks wicked though, doesn't it? Should really have a little look around and just see what the scape looks like. Yeah, there's a load of, see, this is the great. Oh, there's a Tory, 43 Tory. There's a load of amazing vistas to see, and you know, when you get close to some of the nebula, apparently the space, the background changes and everything starts to look pretty
Frameshift
funky
drive
and a lot
charging.
different. I can't see any at the minute. I just see a big bright white star. Well, that's sort of blue. Whatever. Who's judging?
4, 3.
So it's half an hour. I'm hoping that in 10 minutes we can have landed. So we're just going to ramp through these and get there. But I mean, the journey, I think they do, members of the community do sort of convoys over to Jacques Station, if I'm right. I think I'm right. Am I?
Fuel scooping.
I don't know sometimes. I doubt even my own brain. I think they do though. But I think the wing can only be 5, and I think they just go in groups of 5, and off they go. So I just could be making all this stuff up. Is the wing...
Fuel scooping.
Oh, we're in Pleiades,
complete.
look. We are in Pleiades. Is the wing limit 5? I don't even know if that's true or not. I think it's true, but at least I assume it's true.
Warning. Temperature
I
critical.
just could be making it up. Why would you do that, Doug? Who's Doug?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Which is
Frameshift
great because
drive
it's, you know,
charging.
I think that distance is something like, well, we could check in a bit. It's either it's way more than 2,000. So I think it's like 22,000 light years. So if you imagine
4,
it's taken
3,
us,
2,
well, it
1.
will have taken us
Engage.
40 minutes, 45 minutes with a 15.8 light year frameshift drive to do 388, whatever we said it was, 378. I mean, really, you don't have to fuel scoop all the times like this, like all times. But it's like, this is because I'm doing the exploration and getting the surface scan as well.
Fuel scoop
It works for me.
complete.
I don't mind. Excessive mass. This is where I find out that I've
Warning.
actually got,
Temperature critical.
10 canisters of bio waste on board, which would be ridiculous. Come on, 92%. Get
Warning.
down.
Temperature critical.
No, it's not.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Get down,
Frameshift
temperature.
drive charging.
Get your ass down there. 8 jumps. We are closing in. In fact, I could probably just do, depending on how the jumps are, looking at how much this
4,
jump's going to take.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Why change what I'm doing? I will carry on doing what I'm doing, scanning the goddamn plannings and getting to where we're going. However, the last 2 I won't scan because I wouldn't be able to sell them in where we're headed to anyway. Oh, we can't scoop this. Well, I didn't want any fuel anyway, you bastards. Again, well, actually, they could just be... Oh, that's my cockpit. I thought that was a planet. Does it have an alien inside it? No. No, it doesn't. Although it might have some Farraguts at some point. Jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
So once you get it going, I think you can get this done relatively quickly. Even with a rubbish hyperdrive like this, frameshift drive, you can do this in half an hour. Get to where you're going. That's your little graph that you put in.
2,
Dock up,
Engage.
go and do something else, come back, fly out into one of the combat zones, and then start doing some killing, which is sweet. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Because as soon as I've docked this, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to mow my lawn. Because I am a fucking crazy dude. Crazy.
fuel scooping.
Yes. They do look amazing, these stars, don't they? That's what I thought was an alien. Okay, it's a handle. Never mind. Okay, so where are we headed? Next stop, please. I'm just thinking now, don't forget, when you go, what goes up must
Fuel
come down.
scooping complete.
So once you get to your destination and do what you're doing, you've got to come back again. So just bear that in mind.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's going to be double bubble for what's happening. Only 6 jumps left, so that's good. We're getting through these now. Actually, look how much fuel that one's using. That jump is using way more fuel.
4,
So
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I probably will have to at least do, just to be safe, to do another couple of scoops. Scoop. It's interesting. I thought the what you could or could not fuel scoop was to do with whether the star looked like this, which it does look like this, and I can't scoop this because it is obviously a something type of star. But I thought this looks fine. It almost looks like our sun, so why can't I scoop this? And the reason is because it's a T-Tauri star, which is no good for some reason. I'll have to look at the science behind it, but there will be. The game is riddled and steeped in deep science, which is good.
Frameshift drive
Other than the fact that, you know, there's loads of sound in space. That's a bit silly. I think there are a few other bits and bobs as well that are a bit silly, but that doesn't really matter. However, looking at the fuel gauge, I'm not worried, but
3, 2,
there's not much fuel.
1. Engage.
We're just over half, and we have 4 jumps to go. So depending on how far away the jumps are, we might have to just check. Hopefully we can get some fuel off this. Yeah, biatches. Let's get in. Right, we'll fill that right up. To the top, please. Then we'll go to hip 77, 71, 77, 001, 7704, which is where we will go. But we'll just wait and fill this up. I'm interested to see how much
temperature critical.
How much more the detailed scan gets you. I don't know if it gets you much more on
complete.
stars at all. I have no idea. Right, I have to move away from the computer, move away from the star.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Okay, that's fine. We are now motoring away. Right, where's the goddamn beacon? Oh, there it is. Jump. Aliens reference.
Drive charging.
See, there's a nice little sort of cluster of things. Not much going on else around. Now, I think we can get to destination without doing any more scoop routes.
Engage.
So let's just have a look, shall we? Yeah, it's 5 to 8. Just looking at the clock in the top. Forget there's a clock in the top. Why have I got my watch? God, I'm a fucking idiot. Can we? No, of course we can't. Yes, we can. You see? So what? What the fuck? So I'm like, well, what? How can we look at all these planets? And again, because somebody will have come across this route, I bet you HIP 17704 has been discovered by all sorts of people, and it surely has. It surely has. Right, let's get. Oh, look, we've got to go round. We got to go round. Yeah, you can see some of these brighter stars showing up, which is quite nice. Because the bubble space, it does look a little bit sort of been there, done that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, I haven't looked for too many constellations.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I'm very interested in just looking around and seeing some interesting stuff. But I think you've got to go much further out. Although some might consider this to be quite far.
3, 2, 1.
It's quite far. Is he going to tell us? No. So, I think we've got 2 jumps left, maybe 1, don't know. And we are there. We don't really need to do this. We'll do it a little bit while we just
fuel scooping.
Sort our shit out. Yeah, okay, 2 jumps, so fine. Leave this on a little spin. Spin the Lindel. Another question is, how is there a settlement out here? I'm sure there's some lore about it. I want to know, goddammit, why is there stuff going on down here? So far out. Deep space.
Fuel scooping complete.
Merci beaucoup.
Warning, temperature critical.
That's
Fuel
fine.
scoop
Jump.
disengaged.
God damn you.
Frameshift drive
Push the
charging.
button, shall I? I swear something happens like that in No Man's Sky. So that's it. She keeps saying life support system low, 75%. Okay.
4,
75%.
2, 1, engage.
How much more difficult was it to record 75%? Low could be like 10%, critical 5%. I mean, I'm not a game designer, I'm just saying. Just saying.
Fuel scooping.
Don't really need to do this, but we'll do it anyway. Let's see what we got. Ah, Merope. That's where the barnacles are. Yeah, I might have a little faff around here. I've never been down here before, so that's interesting. In fact, I will.
Complete.
At some point, I will go to Merope. I might go to Sterope. I'll definitely go to Asterope. Come on, are you having a joke? You having a laugh? Atlas, wicked. There's some cool places around here. We are almost at our destination, and it hasn't taken all that long, other than the fact that it has taken
Frameshift drive charging.
sort of 40 minutes, nearly 45 minutes. We're drifting. Okay, we're alright. We're okay. Now, why are the
3, 2, 1, engage.
why are the unknown artifacts and probes and barnacles being found down in Merope? Yet Jacques Station and the other sort of community goal is up there by the cluster. So, are we going to have more than one
Fuel
alien
scooping.
race turning up? Who knows? Wait a minute, is this hit? Are we here?
Fuel scooping complete.
No. Are we? No. We got one more jump, have we? No. What? Are we here? We must be here. It's too busy gabbing that we're actually here. Right. Let's go and have a look at the old capital ship then. Let's check out some capital shit. Okay. So that's how long it took. 40 minutes, pretty much, give or take. Well, right. The video will be a bit longer because
Warning,
because
temperature critical.
it's a wonderful. Oh no! It's too busy. Look at all these suns and stars and the moon. I'm burning up. Just because I'm trying to get close to this capital ship, which I don't really know if that's where I want to go. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's the bottom of my ship. Right, let's get back into.
Warning.
Yep.
taking heat
Let's
damage.
see. Is that what it's going to be like in this capital ship zone? Drop now.
Sir, I'm dropping us into orbit.
You're not dropping us into orbit, are you?
Warning, taking heat damage.
Fuck's sake. What the hell's happening?
Warning, temperature critical.
Yes, I am submitting to the Navy. The Imperial Inquisition. Love it. What's this dude about? What do you want, dude? Are you alright? Do you want me? Or are you okay? You don't want anything? That's it. You just interdicted me and that was it. Because you're a complete dick. Okay, now where the hell am I supposed to be going? I haven't got a frigging clue. How is the capital ship now 3.27 light seconds away? What is happening?
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't like the
3,
scanner and my
2, 1. Engage.
ship looking like that. That was all a bit much, wasn't it? How am I now this far away from the ship? That is odd. Maybe you're not allowed to get close to it. Okay, we need to slow down a hell of a lot. Because we're going way quick. So I'm going to fly past it and then I'm going to fly away from the sun to fly back to it. Then I'm going to speed up. Then I'm going to go and do a donut. Then... Right, so can we get close enough before being interdicted?
Warning. Temperature
Might not be able
critical.
to. They might just interdict the shit out of you. This should be okay. We're getting there. Come on. Drop now.
Sir, I'm dropping
Warning.
us into orbit.
Temperature critical.
Not anymore, bitch. Not a bitch. Sorry, that's ridiculous. Ooh, hello. Alright, slow down. Slow down. Please don't hit shit. Look at this dude. Yeah. What we got? Let's see what we've got around here. It's not where we need to be. I'll end the video in a sec, I'm just interested. Captain Icebun. Or Icebun, I suppose. The Imperial Inquisition is on full alert. The Imperial Inquisition. Seen you. Let's check out these dudes. Imperial Inquisition. Space blah. Malamanama space blah. Space blah. Okay, and this is the capital ship, is it? Yeah, check that fucking shit out. Oh, it's the Federation ship. Ooh. But I guess I shouldn't. What the fuck is a Federation ship doing here? Look at all these dudes. Sweet. You can target all different bits. Looks cool. It's a big ship. That is a big ass ship. And it's not moving anywhere, but that does look cool, doesn't it? Let's have a look at it with my amazing lateral thrusters. This ship has appalling lateral thrusters. I don't know if it's moving or not. I'm moving. I'm laterally thrusting. Collaterally thruster. So let's get sort of behind it. Yeah. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. Let's just move over a bit. I do. Stop what we're doing. Let's have a look. I've done this a bit wrong. Don't think this is going to work how I really wanted it to. I mean, it's going to take forever and a day for this to even... No, it's not going to work, is it? No, because I'm a tit. Fine. Anyway, so there is capital ship. Super Cruise. Mass locked. I'm mass locked at capital ship. Sweet. Okay, can we get away from the capital ship, please? Super Cruise. Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive
Yes,
charging.
we can. Right then, so let's not head for that.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's go fucking mental. Oh,
Warning. Temperature critical.
game sort of went spazzo. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go, so... Gonna head over here to see if this is indeed where we do need to go.
Warning. Taking heat damage.
Shut up. that was a new sort of sound. Interesting. Don't know if I've ever seen a cap ship like that before. Yeah, alright, don't fucking hit it. So I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. Is it out this? Is it out here? I'm in the right place, aren't I? IHV C216. IHV C216. Yeah, because Farragut's here. That's alright. So let's go here. Let's get down to bloody business. Ooh, what's that white thing? Ooh. You're being interdicted under military rules of engagement. Can everybody just stop interdicting me? I am out of there, buddy boy. How far away you are, you loser. Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
Boom. Kiss it.
4,
Badger.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right now, can I please get to where I'm supposed to be going? Look how far away they are. They're friggin' miles away. Okay, I will end the vid con here because I'm going to do another video on actually doing the mission, going to the combat zone, all of that stuff. So I'll leave it here, guys. Doesn't take that long. 40 minutes gets you to Merope. See if you can get yourself some barnacles, see if you can get yourself some meta alloys for your engineer stuff. I didn't realise Merope was down here because I'm clearly an idiot. So until the next video, ta-ta.